Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit the subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. We're going to dive into your month of September. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? So we're going to take a look. I just see, though, as I look at this overarching spread, so much success for you, especially success in regard to your work or the things that you are like just putting your energy into. I'm really seeing this theme across a lot of these tarot scopes, and I think a lot of this is that universal energy. We are supposed to be focusing on passion projects and focusing on doing things that help us to be living a more purposeful life and creating a more purposeful life and doing work that allows us to feel purposeful and just allowing ourselves to be inspired to create the things that our soul is inspiring us to create, whatever that is. And I just see so much success for you in the work that you're doing and the things that you're creating. So overall, like, just dive in and let yourself focus on that stuff. Let yourself dig deep, because I see a lot of rapid success here. We're going to dive in. We're going to start first with the overarching theme cards that you can expect. So the first card that we have here is we have the Hermit card, right? And the Hermit card is just a period of self-discovery. A lot of times it requires us to kind of pull away a little bit, to kind of spend some time in our own energy and really be able to listen to our soul. And I think that this is what you're doing. I think this is what's really giving you that creative inspiration, that inspiration to, whether it's inspired ideas, whether it is a vision of what's to come, something, you know, like where we are just being inspired to do something, to make a change, to move forward with something in our life. But I do feel like through this process, you're getting to know yourself better. You're getting to know your life path better, what's next for you, what you feel are the next steps. And I do feel called to say, like, take those next steps as you know what they are. Sometimes they don't make sense, but in the grand scheme of things, they will. It's intuition tends to work where it looks like us following a trail of breadcrumbs, and the trail of breadcrumbs slowly but surely leads us in the direction of where we're meant to go. And we have to take these steps, even if they don't quite make sense, to take us in that direction. And I think if you can trust your intuition to guide you, you're going to find a lot of success here in this month and moving forward. We also have the Awakening card. And the Awakening card, like, this is just you seeing things from a different perspective now. It's like you've been doing a lot of processing and you just see things in a better way, in a more clear way. And this is really going to serve you. So these new insights, these new perspectives, these new ways that you're viewing the world or yourself or, you know, people in your life or circumstances in your life, listen to that, pay attention to that, because this is really important in terms of helping you to figure out what to do next in your life. There is a healing that's happening. We have the Six of Water. The Six of Water is about a healing from the past. And I do feel like this shift in perspective and this work that you're doing with yourself, this period of reflection and self-discovery, leads to some healing of some old stuff that has kept you stuck, that has prevented you from reaching the level that you are about to go to. I feel like this is very freeing, this is very clearing, and this allows you to reach a new level of success on some things in your life, more so than you ever have reached before. So allow it to go. Let yourself do the work. You know, if you feel called to like process something that happened in the past, spend a little time feeling it, processing it, thinking about it, doing whatever it is that you feel called to do with that thing that is coming up for you, because again, this will allow for some important healing. And I think part of that, by the way, comes with this Fool card. So to me, this Fool card showing up with this card is suggesting to me some kind of a healing through laughter. Okay, so, you know, it doesn't all have to be quite so serious. And as much as things that have happened to us or past trauma or past pain we can carry, and we can be very serious about it, but have you tried to let yourself have a sense of humor about it? Or it doesn't even have to be about that, because maybe it's just too serious, right? But have you tried to just have a sense of humor in your life? Have you tried to lighten up a little bit? Because when we lighten up, when we have that sense of humor, when we're letting ourselves just laugh about life and about how silly and crazy life can be, because quite frankly, it just can be, right? And when we allow ourselves to just laugh at some of these things and not take it so seriously, there really is a healing and a lightening up that happens in our life. So I do think that this is going to be key for you in terms of that healing, and in terms of maybe shifting your perspective. And maybe that is the shift in perspective. Like, man, I've been taking a lot of things so seriously that I don't want to take seriously anymore. I don't want to take myself maybe so seriously anymore. I want to be lighter. I want to have more fun. I want to be incorporating more laughter and allowing more laughter into my life. Now, the next cards that we have here are the challenges that you might expect. And it's interesting because I really don't see a lot of challenge here for you. I see busyness, okay? Because we have this 4 of fire, we have this 5 of fire, okay? This is like success in work. This is creating a solid foundation at your job, or on something that you're creating, something that you're working on, something that you're focusing your energy on. And so it's like achieving that level of like, wow, I've really created something here, or I've really done something here. I've really allowed myself to have some success here, right? And it's like you reach that level, and then it immediately goes into this 5 of fire energy. And the 5 of fire energy is like you are so busy you don't know what to do, right? And lots of energies are maybe pulling on you, and that can be a little bit overwhelming. So it's like going from, wow, I really have arrived, this really is being successful, to I don't know what to do with all of this success and all the things that people need from me. This really is a message of making sure that you're prioritizing your time and your energy, and that you are taking a step back, that you're not rushing into things, that you're not just getting so busy that you're saying yes to this, and that that you're not getting so busy that you're not taking care of what needs to be taken care of. You're going to really need to pick and choose what you're putting your time and your energy into. And this is about focusing on what's most important. That might require you to say no to some things. That might require you to cut some things out of your life or out of your routine for a little while, just to allow you to take care of everything that needs to be done, but not so much to the point that you're letting yourself get so overwhelmed that you don't know how to handle it. So it is also about coming back to that balance and finding that balance. But I really do see whatever it is that you're putting your energy into is going to have a lot of success and has a lot of supportive energy. This is great for like somebody who is starting a business or looking for a new job or a promotion or something like that, because this can be a promotion, or this can just be feeling like, wow, I'm really getting the hang of this job and I'm really doing a good job on this. Or maybe if it's something that you're creating, you're working on, wow, like people really want to buy this thing that I'm creating, or people are really interested in this, or I feel like I've achieved some level of success finally with whatever this is that you are working on creating, whatever. So then we have the Queen of Air energy. Again, this is like feeling really clear. So this is really interesting in alignment with that awakening card, because I just think that you finally see some things clearly that maybe didn't make sense before. And because of that, you're able to let some things go, maybe these things from your past, maybe you're letting some people go, maybe you're letting some circumstances in your life go, maybe you're making some changes. But again, it's interesting to me, the Queen of Air, she does this all with a sense of humor. So again, there's that humor, there's that, yes, like, do what you need to do, clear out what you need to clear out, address what you need to address. You're gonna see things clearly, but also like you don't need to be so serious about it. Enjoy life, enjoy yourself, have fun, have a sense of humor, and that is going to be a really helpful coping strategy for carrying you through whatever it is that you're needing to address here and you're needing to heal from. We also have the mother energy. So to me, this is just feeling like you're feeling nurtured, you know, whether it's you're feeling provided for by Mother Earth, you know, like maybe you're just feeling provided for and feeling in abundance, or maybe you're feeling supported and nurtured by the people in your experience. But this is a really beautiful energy, or this can be even a healing in regard to a mother-like energy. So you can watch for that as well. Now, the next cards that we are going to take a look at are the gifts that you can expect. So I'm not surprised that we have the Ace of Air here. Again, this is like rapid success. This is, I'm going to just read it to you. It says, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So you're making some changes, you're working on some things, and they are creating success. And this Ace of Fire, like he's just so pleased with himself, right? Like he's been successful. And I feel like this is the energy that you're going to be working with. So what you're putting your energy into is going to be successful, and it's going to make rapid progression. Again, almost to the point where it may be overwhelming, so you've got to balance that out. But it's exciting stuff. I think you're going to feel excited about it overall. And so the next card that we have here is the Nine of Air. Nine of Air is, you know, making sure that you are not minimizing the positives that are showing up in your life. You know, sometimes we can have so much good happening that it's like, okay, but when is the other shoe gonna drop? And you don't want to do that, because if you're doing that, you are going to potentially manifest some kind of a failure or some kind of a problem that did not need to be there. And so this is showing up in the gifts because I think this is really going to be highlighting for you some deep core beliefs that you have had, that you have been operating from, that have been manifesting things into your experience. So it's almost like it's going to show you and you're going to be like, wait a minute, I don't want to view my life like that. I don't want to feel negative when I have so much positive going on. I don't want to doubt myself. I don't want to doubt my life. And it almost forces you to work on it and to heal it. So I really love that for you, because you begin to recognize that it just doesn't serve you and it just isn't who you are anymore. And so there's such a healing, there's such a growth that comes with that I'm excited about that for you guys. The next card that we have here is the Three of Water. The Three of Water is like celebrating, having fun. So I don't feel like it's going to be all work this month. You know, I think you're going to be celebrating. I think you're going to be enjoying yourself. You might be attending events and things like that. Let yourself accept invitations. Let yourself get out there, attend events, have more fun. Again, this is that energy of like having more fun, letting it be fun, letting it be funny. And I think like the more that you just embrace that energy and the more that you're really wanting to see things from a lighter perspective, life is going to feel so much better. The last card that we have here is the Teacher card. So you may find yourself compelled to step into some kind of a leadership role, a teacher role, to teach something, to share your experience, to share your wisdom. This might be in like a structured teacher role. This might be just simply in kind of a mentor role, or even through friendship. You know, we can be teaching other people things, or teaching our children, or teaching our parents, or whatever. But you may find yourself in a role where you are teaching something, and this is that message to make sure that you embrace it, that make sure you allow it, because this is something that you are meant to share with people. So those are your messages for the month of September. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. It helps me out a ton. If you guys want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.